All right, guys, here we are this afternoon. Welcome to the first installment. Would you quit playing on your phone?
I'm trying to get it to where we can see what these guys say, so they're not talking bad about us, and we can answer their questions. So go for it.
All right, guys, I'm J. Paul Jackson here for ExcelBoats. My buddy and partner in crime, Mr. Jeremy Coe of the King Cat Tournament Trail, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, and we're here live with you. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. We're going to be coming to you every week in this time slot, mostly on Tuesdays. We might hit a Thursday.
That's right. It just depends. You know, we both live busy lives. You're busy training dogs and doing an awesome job here at ExcelBoats. And I'm busy running the country, running catfish tournaments and crappie tournaments. We run tournaments all over the country. So for the most part, Tuesday's when our schedule fits, but you never know when you'll see us pop up. It could be a Saturday, it could be a Thursday, so we go a lot of places in the country. So,
but Tuesday is our goal. So,
that's right.
By the way, I'm not training dogs very much anymore. I'm a full-time employee of ExcelBoats now. So,
but you have
the
a
dog
lot.
training is my wife.
That's right.
But I have a lot. We got a lot going on. So, guys, of course, on our sister channel, Mud Buddy, on the Mud Buddy Facebook page, I hope that you guys have been following for the last several months. My buddy Jeffrey Whitlock and Keith Mitchell over there on Shallow Water Adventures with Jeffrey and Keith. Well, we felt like that the Excel Facebook followers had been a little bit neglected.
Yeah, and I think we're both competitive enough. I don't know Keith, so I'm not going to talk about him, but I know Jeffrey enough to know that, you know, it's time to get a little bit higher than Jeffrey. I'm already talking, but it's time to be a little competitive, I should think. So.
Amen. So, but it's friendly competition because we
right.
love Keith and Jeffrey for sure. But yeah, I'm 6'3", he's 6'5", so we definitely got him in stature, if nothing else.
So, but we'll be right here, Union City, Tennessee. Behind us is the new boat plant that is going to be up and operational, I think, listen to you and Glenn, a little quicker than expected. So
yeah, we're rocking on pretty good. Well, right now it's actually the Excel building. So this is the new boat factory behind me. We'll do a walk around in the next week or two. But this is our building here. We've got an existing facility here in Union City, Tennessee. We should start the remodeling and construction phase here sometime in April.
Awesome.
Really, really excited about that. I've been spending a lot of time up here. You know, we've been talking a lot about catfish.
But there's so much more to ExcelBoats. There's so much more that an ExcelBoat can do other than catfish, and I think me and you has proved that in that Bay Pro 203. We've been crappie fishing, we've been bluegill fishing, we've been to Mobile, redfish, speckled trout, shark fishing. J. Paul had it set in his head he was going to catch a shark, and we did.
I did.
Today, so
yeah, we did.
Well, you did. I just watched. You know, it was a mission. So we got that completed. But there's so much more you can do with an ExcelBoat, even in that Stormcat 230 or the 210. You know, you've got multi-species, walleye, muskie, catfish. So there's so much an ExcelBoat can do. It's so versatile. So it won't just be about catfish, but
no, actually, it's going to be a lot more than catfish. You know, we're really proud of our Stormcat 230, and now its little brother, the Stormcat 210, that you and I had the pleasure of unveiling there at the Catfish Conference last month in February in Louisville, Kentucky. So, you know, with those boats, the flagship of our catfishing, our Cat Pro line, the Stormcat series, we've waded really deeply, I should say, into the catfishing world, sponsoring your tournament trail. Brought you into the family.
That's right, and I'm excited to be in the family. We run the King Cat Trail presented by Bass Pro and Cabela's. We've been around since the early 80s in our crappie trail, Crappie USA, but...
were you even born in the early 80s?
Close. 94 maybe. But
I got socks older than you, son, let me tell you.
But we're excited to be part of the family. Me and J. Paul's been all over the country catching different species of fish and also weighing in big catfish. Can you believe we weighed in a 115-pound catfish in Alabama last weekend?
No, I was watching your live feed this weekend, and a 90-pound.
And a 90-pound.
They weighed in a 90-pound cat. I think the Ishcombers are good friends.
Out of Texas.
Out of Texas. Good people. And they won the tournament.
Won the tournament, and then some guys come in. We weighed in 5 fish. They only weighed in 4 to win the tournament. And then the second place come in with 3 fish and a 115-pound big fish. and come in second. So
who was that?
Carl Morris, Rob Parsons out of Ohio.
Oh, nice guys.
Very
Yes,
impressive, very impressive. So
I met Carl and Rob, I think, in Tell City. Weren't they there?
Yeah. They placed pretty good up there. So, but
and
no,
the Ishcombers won that tournament.
The Ishcombers won that. That's right.
I tell you, Rob, you guys, y'all need to just keep on going around with the Ishcombers. Apparently, y'all bring each other luck. And by the way, if our buddies Ishcombers are watching too, I hope you enjoy this. And congratulations on another really well-deserved win there.
That's right. It's just awesome just to see a 115-pound fish in real life. It's once in a lifetime fish for anybody. So to even see it or catch it, so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, why don't you grab your phone? Hopefully our audio's good. We're up here. It's nice and quiet this afternoon here in Union City, Tennessee. We're going to be talking about a lot of things here on Catch and Release with Jay Paul and Jeremy over the next several weeks. We're going to focus in on different models that we have out there. We're going to talk about the Storm Cat, of course, in the Cat Pro Series. We'll be talking about Bay Pro. We're going to be fishing here in a couple of weeks again in Mobile Bay off of Donovan Island in both the Bay Pro 203 and the Bay Pro 230, which is the flagship of that line. Of course, we've got our entire F4 series, the Vipers, and our Stalker fishing series. And I happened to get to see, while I was at the plant a couple of weeks ago, a prototype for a whole new line that I'd tell you about, but then I'd have to shoot you.
You have to shoot me?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to shoot fast because, we
I
can
know,
have a shootout out here at Union City. So what you're telling me is if I go to Mobile in a few weeks, I get to take a ride in that new 230?
Well, yes, sir.
Bay Pro?
I hope so. I hope we have one down there.
Well, you will see me in Mobile, Alabama, because I'm a big bay boat fan. Tall boys don't fit good in consoles, so I own a bay boat.
Well, if your cup holder's the right size, that tall. Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about a different kind of tall boy. And by the way, I want to put a shout out right now, and I hope he's watching too, to our buddy Rod Stokes, who's also from the Mobile, Alabama area. Rod, last night, did you see The Voice?
I did not. I don't watch TV.
Well, I watched it last night, and our buddy Rod Stokes, one of our members of our Excel family here, you probably saw him on some of our Facebook Lives. We did a few weeks ago at the National Wild Turkey Federation annual convention. He, along with our other buddy Dexter Roberts, last night, Rob got a 3-chair turn on The Voice.
That is awesome.
So he made it through the blind auditions. Blake, John Legend, and Adam Levine turned for him, and I think he chose Team Blake, of course, because he was singing a country song.
Well, I've watched him sing online when his little preview come out on The Voice, and it was awesome. I was excited that y'all have him on board because he seemed like an awesome guy. But
loves fish, great guy.
Yes, and he's an awesome singer, so I'm excited to see how far he goes. So.
I am too. And then Dexter Roberts, who's been with us for a couple of years now. Dexter's hunted and fished with us, been in Excel boat a lot, going to be fishing with us in Mobile. Can't tell you how far he's made it, but so far, Dexter's still in there.
Have to shoot them too.
I'd have to shoot y'all too. You might have seen Dexter week before last. Dex got a 4-chair turn on The Voice. He too chose Team Blake. They both seem to be going really good. I believe tonight the battle rounds begin.
So when are y'all going to get Blake on pro staff? You've got all of Team Blake. You might as well get him too.
We do with what we can afford, okay, brother? But Rod and Dexter are really good friends. Great guys. Going to be filming with us in photo shoot here in a couple of weeks in Mobile, Alabama, in the Bay Pros. Going to have a little bit of music along there. Both these guys love to hunt, love to fish. Really excited to have them on board Team ExcelBoats, and really excited for the success these guys are having on The Voice on NBC. Comes on tonight, 7 o'clock Central. Again, next Monday night. Check these guys out. Dexter Roberts, Rod Stokes. Boom, there's our pitch.
That's right. It's awesome. I'm excited. So, and that just adds to another part of that versatile Excel boat line. You talk about fishing, but y'all make a whole series of duck hunting boats. And that's kind of where you got your start with Mud Buddy. And so you can add that to the list as well, that most boats can't claim.
Amen. No, we do, and we've got a heck of a duck boat. So we're going to be talking about those things here on Catch and Release. We're going to be talking about hunting. We're going to be talking a lot since it's a beautiful day and fishing season is on us. We're going to be doing a lot like we do over on Shallow Water Adventures with Jeffrey and Keith, bringing you inside information on how these Excel boats are made, taking you through over the next several months how the transition goes to our second manufacturing facility. Of course, we're going to continue doing them in Mountain View. Who knows? We might even do one of these live from Mountain View, Arkansas.
I like Mountain View, Arkansas. I went and picked up a Stormcat 230 last year that we give away, and what an awesome facility. DJ and the staff do great there. I'm excited to see how this one goes, but I think we need to split up the love a little bit, being that both manufacturing plants will be pumping out awesome ExcelBoats. So I don't need to just be on one. So.
Amen.
But
Amen.
we're going to get to allow them to go along with the ride on how this building turns out here in Union City too, which you don't get a lot of times. So they'll get the full experience on your
Some
job,
good inside
your
stuff.
life, yes, on getting this new facility up and going. So I'm ready to take the ride.
All right, we got any questions or comments?
I had one tell me that we need to bring a catfish tournament close to Mobile.
I agree, totally.
You got old Lyle Stokes. You got several catfishermen on here, but Enrique, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, sir, Ricky. I know Ricky. How's it going, Ricky?
He said, don't bite off more than you can chew. And he asked sister company, Mud Buddy Motors. He said, you mean Big Brother.
Yeah, all right, Ricky. I apologize. Mud Buddy's been around for 25 years.
Yes.
Excel's only been around for 10. I'll give it to you on that when you got us there. So we're wouldn't say that we're the little brother, though.
Little brother. We're going to change all that.
Younger brother. There we go.
There you go. I like that better. But that's all the comments we have. We've got a lot of people watching right now, but nobody's talking to us.
Well, talk to us. Say something to us.
I know.
I mean, Jeffrey and Keith have their regulars. We got to have our own little
time. You got to give it a few more weeks. So
it is brand new.
I have about 7,000 that watch our live feed. So, but that took a period of 2 years. So you just got to get them tuned in. They'll come. So.
Yeah. By the way, Shelley Wellington is not watching, is she?
No. Not
Miss
that I
Shelley,
can
if you
see.
do happen to see this, you'll notice I'm not doing this. That's an inside joke. I'll tell you all about it later.
I think I know.
You think you know where that came from?
No, I kind of think I know what that, that secret you were having to tell me if you shot me.
Yeah.
But some guy asked if y'all are making any boats for bass fishing. Maybe.
You know what? I can neither confirm nor deny that rumor. Let's move on to the next question.
Let's move on to the next question. Maybe one day.
Maybe.
So, but even the Bay Pro Series make an awesome bass fishing boat.
Bass fish out of mine all the time.
I was about to say, but just stay tuned. We may bring that to you here pretty soon. So, but that was our other comment. And did you say his name was Ricky?
Yeah,
Okay.
Enrique.
He said next time we come your way, you're buying lunch. So
All right, I'm good. Hey, and I
I'm
took
coming
him.
with him.
You know where I took Ricky was here. He and Keith were here a few months ago. You know where I took him to lunch?
Where?
Where'd I take you today?
Scott's Grill.
Scott's Grill. Yes, sir. If
It's
you're
the
in
best
Union
salad I
City
had in a long
and you're
time.
downtown, you got to check out. Ricky, was it good? Give us a little feedback there.
He hasn't said anything. I know it was good, and I eat a lot of food, so that just attests. And then we've got a guy talking about how he catfishes out of his Bay Pro in South Alabama. Bring a tournament. So
How many guys do you see on your tournament trail in Bay Pros? What, 4, 5, 6?
a lot.
Yeah, but you're not alone in that. There are a lot of guys that catfish, even some serious competitive tournament fishermen right here on the King Cat Trail. We see Bay Pros all the time. Really, really popular. And I've got a couple of buddies down in Mississippi. By the way, I'll be at this tournament again this summer. The Mississippi Hand Grabbing Association.
Yep.
That are hand grabbers. I know that's controversial. We're not going to get there. I think there's a place in fishing for everybody. I do know this, that the hand grabbers in North Mississippi that are part of that club, they do a lot of conservation work, and they've got a lot of good studies supporting that they're not hurting the resource. I think that's where the concern comes in. But I'm not going to be part of that debate. I'm just saying we got some good guys down there. My buddy Craig Swanner, if you're watching, Craig, I'll show you some love there. He is very, very successful at hand grabbing down there on some of those lakes out of his Bay Pro 203.
I like my hand better than to stick it in the hole. I grab catfish all the time out of a tub, and they're mean enough in the tub. I'd hate to know what they're like in the water. So
You need to come down and do it with
I'll
us.
do
It's
it.
a lot of fun.
I said I would do it once and see what it does from there. But
He got me doing it last summer, and I'm actually going to be on Craig's team this summer. I think it's in June. We have the North Mississippi Hand Grabbing tournament, and I'm going to be on Craig's team unless something changes down there. I thoroughly intend to have all these when we get done.
you need to have a conversation with some of your pro staff because old Big Daddy Jeff Dodd just enlightened us that he's fishing right now out of a Storm Cat 230 and a beautiful day, and he didn't even invite us.
What?
That's what he said.
WTF.
Jeff Dodd said, I'm fishing right now, and he didn't.
And you didn't invite us. I got Jeremy here in West Tennessee. We're probably within an hour of wherever you're at, and you didn't ask us.
I'm telling you, I really like Jeff Dodd till that comment.
Are you catching any? That's what I want to know.
Are you catching any? He won several tournaments, big tournaments, or some of our
bunch
tournaments.
of big fishes in that pretty red and white Storm Cat.
He had a full 5-fish limit at our classic with a 70-pounder in it, and took big fish and come in third. So, but like I said, the new Storm Cat is not just a catfish boat. It makes, especially the 21-footer, makes for an awesome multi-species boat. That I know DJ's working on getting that big windshield off for some of your walleye crappie guys.
Well, we're not getting it off. I mean, that,
Not getting it
I
off,
want
but
to clarify that.
Changing the style.
You are going to see some options. We're going to keep the big windshield on the Storm Cat 230, but you're going to see some options in addition to that big windshield, because it's not for everybody.
That's right.
You know, the most common thing that I hear about the Storm Cat 230 from a lot of these guys that aren't big-time competitive guys, they say, I love it, but I can't get it in my garage because it's too tall on the trailer because that big windshield. Now, the guys that fish really, really hardcore love that big windshield because it offers so much protection. It gives so much versatility to that boat.
And I've been in that boat in rough water, and if you ever fish in rough water, that big windshield's awesome.
Yeah,
it's going to keep you so dry, keep the wind off of you. And I'm off Jeff Dodd's train. He's probably within 15 minutes of my house, and he still didn't call me. He's on Kentucky Lake.
You sorry dog.
He's sorry dog. That's right. Oh, Jeff fishing with me in my backyard. And
yeah, well, paybacks, baby, paybacks.
Well, we can go to Kentucky Lake, catch fish. So, but no, I'm excited. Catch and release with J. Paul and Jeremy.
Did Ricky ever reply?
Ricky did not. Or no, he did. He said it was way good, bro.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, I'll buy next time, Ricky. Well, guys, we've had you guys for a while. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is the first time around. Next week, we're going to be coming back to you again Tuesday afternoons, 4 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. Jeffrey's out of the office today, or I'm sure he'd be heckling us right now, and that's okay. And be sure and tune in tomorrow afternoon, every Wednesday, on Mud Buddies page. If you don't already like it, please do. Go like our Mud Buddy page. Check out Jeffrey and Keith's Shallow Water Adventures. Shallow, yeah. We can't cut, it's live. Shallow Water Adventures on Wednesday. Catch and release with Jeremy and J. Paul every Tuesday afternoon. Most time be coming to you live from here in Union City. Hopefully we're going to bring you a whole lot of interesting information. By the way, last thing before we go, starting next week, we'll be doing some giveaways pretty much on a weekly basis.
Yep.
So get ready to come back and win some stuff. And then finally, we'd love to hear what you guys, people that follow us on Facebook, would like to know about Excel. You know, what would you like to see every Tuesday afternoon? Give us your questions. Let us know what Jeremy and I can do to enlighten you. We're neither one very bright, but we'll do our best. And,
we'll put together, we're kind of dim. So
put us together and you get a pretty bright light.
That's right. That's right. So, you know, boat walkthroughs, I guess features that you can add on. I know you are adding a lot of add-on features. So
we are.
Whatever you think.
Exciting stuff.
Yes, that's right. And whatever you think, how the boats are built, what goes into the quality of these boats, the quality's just exceptional in an Excel boat. So whatever you want, make sure you let us know right here on the Excel Facebook page or comment on our live videos, and we'll do our best to bring it to you. So.
Yes, sir. And you guys can't see it, but my Bay Pro 203 is sitting right over there, full with a cooler in it and a whole bunch of rods and reels. It's a gorgeous day. You're even wearing shorts. Let's go get on the water.
I'm ready. That'll work.
Bye, guys.